Hello my darlings, and welcome back to Henford-on-Bagley. We are in the area of Old New Henford once again today, and we're back on Old Mill Lane with the final lot and the last person moving onto the street. Everybody, meet Malcolm Butterfield. So let's get into game, we'll introduce him a little bit more, and we'll make a start on his cottage. Happy Thursday, my absolute bloody darlings, and welcome back to Let's Build the World. Here we are, my loves. We're doing a bit of fishing. Oh, look at you. Honestly, everywhere that Malcolm goes, everybody else wants to be. I came over here to keep quiet because everyone wants to chat to Malcolm because he is adorable. I mean, look at that lovely little face for a start. And everyone's bloody wandering over here and talking to him now. So this is Malcolm Butterfield. Oh, he's the most adorable sim we're going to have in this save file. The kindest, most sweetest and darling of men. And I'm absolutely obsessed with him. Absolutely obsessed with Malcolm. I really am. So Malcolm is living by himself. I reckon Malcolm's gay. I reckon he had a partner for about 40 years and his partner tragically died in very mysterious circumstances as well. This was nothing to do with Malcolm. Let me just put that right out there now. But he came home one evening to his partner of 40 years on the floor, very much like Lord Haddon Cromwell. And he just put it down to a heart attack. That is exactly how his partner's death was put on his death certificate. But Malcolm thinks that there was more to it and he wants to get to the bottom of it. He's doing all of his research. He's been hunting for many years. I'm going to say his partner's probably been dead maybe about 5 years now. But because it was supposedly natural causes, there was no kind of alarm or anything in the community. There was sadness because his partner was very loved as well, just as much as him. And he misses him very bloody much indeed. So right now he's living in the cottage that they lived in together for many years. And he's going through a bit of a tough time. He's hoarding a lot of things, keeping on to memories, not tidying up after himself. His house is going to be a bit messy, a bit shabby here and there with wallpaper peeling and all of that. But he just doesn't want to let go of the love that he had for his partner. And he finds it really hard to be at home now a lot of the time. One, because of the mess this house is in, but also he loves to be outside anywhere. With nature, I'm going to make him befriend all of the wild animals around the lot itself and around the world itself. I really want him to be a friend to everybody. But I absolutely love him. And he is a retired veterinarian as well. So I'm going to say he was a vet. He had his own vet practice somewhere in Henford-on-Bagley. But now he's got enough in his kitty that he can just live comfortably in his own means and be looked after by everybody around him. His neighbours absolutely love him. And I just really love him. And I just wanted a little bit of a sad story to go for someone who's so happy and so joyful all of the time as well, which he is. He really, really is. But yeah, I love him. We'll go a bit more into depth and stuff once we get to the video tour at the end. I'm going to say this one is going to be a bit more of a 3-parter. So I want to do the exterior today, the exterior and the garden area. But I also want to concentrate on the interiors. Well, there's going to be a lot more to the interior with this one. So we're going to do like the downstairs tomorrow, and then we'll do the upstairs next week, and then finish off Old Mill Lane for that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to whip straight on over to Old Mill Lane. We are absolutely steaming through the countryside here in Henford-on-Bagley. It's making me feel a little bit sick, actually. I won't lie to you. And this is where the house is going to be, on this final lot on Old Mill Lane. So it's going to look very similar to the end one, I'm going to say. But we're definitely going to be making it look a little bit more run down and a little bit less looked after than the rest of these cottages. All of these cottages are now a rental residential. So I have made, started to make the Henford family. So the Henford family now own this lot, and each one of these households now rent these lots out. So that's the storyline I wanted to go for here. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to concentrate on the actual exterior itself and also the garden. So we need to get over to the build mode properly and make a start. And so here we are, my darlings. You can probably see how much money the Henford family have got down in the bottom left-hand corner here. They're a very rich family. If you remember, they're also going to be owning the little hamlet of Whittington up here, which is going to be a complete village, to be honest with you, with everything. A pub, post office, we're doing it all. So be on the lookout for that, my darlings. Yes, indeed. So this is what we're going to do today. We are going to crack on with this cottage. I'm not going to do an extension like I did there. We're going to do exactly the same as what we did with all the other house and have a smaller footprint and go along the routes of this. 2 squares, very easy, very demure, very classy, you know? So I'm going to plop that all the way along. I'm going to bring that roof line all the way along as well. Plop you to a roundabout there. Oh, and there's the finished row. I'm sad that we finished with Old Mill Lane. I really am. I did really love building this one. It was so much fun, but we've got other things to do and other things to move on to. Yes, we have indeed. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe even copy the same white windows here. This is going to be a very classic shape, much like the rest of them. But as I said, I do want to make it look a little bit more run down. I might even do a bay window, just to put a bit of difference on this house as well. Maybe they put a bay window in when they first moved into it. I don't like that either. I think what I'm going to do instead is just add a porch on the front of the house. So where the door's going to go, I'm going to put a porch on the front. Do I want to do it right up to here? Which is probably what I need it to be in, don't I? Yeah, I do. So I'm going to flop the door or the porch roundabout to there like this. I don't know if I have to do the same roof line on that or not. Or what I could do, let me see if this would work, is put a half-hipped roof on it instead. Let me see what this would look like. Just so we could make it look a little bit different to the front. No, I don't think that's going to work either. That's not going to work. That looks stupid. So I am just going to put up half-gabled, half-hipped, whatever they're called. Half, you know, your mum. I'm going to do it. I'm going to flop one of these up here. Pluck in all of those flaps. Bring that down, but I am just going to make it look a little bit higher or lower than that house there, just so it looks a little bit different. Yeah, something like that, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And I want to make this look a little bit shabbier. So I'm going to still use shingles, but I'm going to go for brown shingles, I think. Yeah, something like this. On there, and there, and there as well. And I'm going to use the same rustic roof up there and bring the same roof trim onto it as well, like that. I am, however, going to pull that across one there like this. I think that's what I want to do, because I'm going to get a door on the side here, I think, and have a window here instead. That's what I want to do. Yes, indeed. So I am going to bring you down. I'm going to flop you to around about there. Ooh, I've had a thought. What about putting a bay window on here? That could work. I think we could maybe find a swatch that would work okay with it. Yeah, I'm going to do a bay window, but it's made me change the colour of these windows as well. No, it's not as exact, but I don't actually mind that at all. It's fine. I have to do the bay window in this, like, around about there. Yeah, that's better. Yes, that's the tickly tit right there, my loves. I'm going to use the same door as what we've used on these ones, though. Maybe they, like, built the porch quite cheaply, but kept the door as well, just so they didn't have to spend too much money. And I think I'm just going to go for a plain brown door as well, unless I go for a bit more of a blue. Oh yeah, the blue looks nice. Let's do that. Absolutely indeed. And I need to find a window that's going to fit here as well. We're going to use this base game one. I had a look through all of the windows then just to see the perfect one. And I think that one there matches the vibe quite nicely. Oh, I'm feeling it, loves. I really am. And then through the back area, we're going to do the same as what we've done with all of these windows. Plot one there. Is this in the right position? It is indeed. And the same there as well. What windows did I use on these ones? I used all of those ones. Can I eyedrop from here? I can. So my frames have gone. There we go. My frames are back now. So I want to add in... will we get a matching colour with this though? I don't think we will. I mean, that's probably as best as what we're going to get, isn't it really? Okay, so let me work out where the stairs are going to go. Stairs are going to go here. So I'm going to get them in right now, flop them to there. And then I'm going to do a bathroom. I think I'm going to do the bathroom upstairs in this house. Yeah, I'm going to do the bathroom here. Let's get a floor plan together now while we're here. You know, it's going to be very simple anyway, isn't it? Still want 2 bedrooms, but I'm going to do one smaller bedroom. I'm going to do 1 bedroom to around about there. Bring that all the way along there like that. And I don't want this to be open plan in here either. I do want it to be kind of shut off. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut off the stairs and open up this area instead. So it just makes it look a little bit bigger. Bring that around to here. So I think, in fact, what I'm going to do is do that. I'm going to do you to there. This is going to be the living room all the way across. Very simple. And I think I'm going to do the kitchen and diner in this bit here. Okay. So I would love a slidey door here, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I am going to go down the route of having a bit more of a classic door in here, much like this house over here. So that's what I'm going to do indeed. Larry's house. And I've made him and Larry best friends as well. I reckon Larry really helped him through the death of his partner. It's very sad, this one. It's a very sad state of affairs, but, you know, maybe he's going to be the one to crack the case. Who can say, as far as I'm concerned? No, you need to come to the edge here, and then you need to go in there like that. Is that right? Oh, there is another window, though, but that's only because there's a bathroom there, so it doesn't really need one here. Fine. Okay, and I'm going to go in with that. Oh, actually, that one there's a little bit better. Yeah, we'll go in with that one there. Okay, so we've got a floor plan done now. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful job. Absolutely thriving, he is. So, I'm going to go for the same brown gate as what we've got here. And I am going to put the gate here. Just like that. Lovely job. Beautiful, stunning. Love your work. Because this is an end terrace, we can put windows on the side as well. So I am going to do that. I'm going to do another window off from this one here. Is that the right height? It is. I'm going to do one there. Can I do another one down here? I don't really want to do one down there. Did I do that? Oh, I did. Oh, I kind of wrapped it around. Well, we'll do exactly the same as with that as well. Oh, but that kitchen's not going to be on this side. So it doesn't really make sense to do that. I think I'm going to add a window in anyway. I'm going to do one just around about there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Stunning. Oh, absolutely thriving. Okay, so let's start with the drain pipe. We're going to do... Probably need to pick the actual drain pipe first, don't we? I'm going to put you on that side. And I'm going to colour you a darker colour, I think, with this house. Yes. You to there. And I'm going to put the drain pipe up there as well. Will that go down? It will indeed. Oh, that's sticking through the top there. How very dare you. Will you still go down? You will. Oh, well, I'm going to do you. Colour you in with that one. And flop this all the way across as well. What was I going to ask you guys? Has anybody been playing around with the character creator for the new Inzoi game? I have been playing with it for many hours. And I tell you what, I am super impressed. Super duper impressed. And from a lot of the gameplay that I've been seeing as well, I'm even more impressed. I think this might be the game. I think this might be the game that's going to actually do something to The Sims, to be honest. Well, we'll not do something to The Sims. The Sims will always be here. But it's going to be a very hefty competitor. From what I've seen, I'm so impressed. I really, really am. So without a doubt, once that game releases, I'm going to be building in that game as well. Let me have a little play with the build mode first before I make that statement, actually. Let me play around with the build mode first, because you never know what the build mode's going to be like. But from what I'm seeing so far, it looks great. It really does. So be on the lookout for that, loves, because I definitely will be getting some content out with that in the future once it releases. Kind of wish I said yes to the early access. I did get an email, but I was just like, no, I was too busy and it just wasn't the right time. But I really wish I said yes now. I'm fuming. But anyway, I'll get it with you guys, you know. Okay, yeah, I think that's going to be fine. What I want to do is make this look grody. So I want this. I want the drain pipes to look leaky. I want that to be a thing. So this house is definitely going to be looking a little bit worse for wear, my loves. And it is a shame. Yeah, that's the ticket. And we'll do the same around here as well. I wish that bloody tree would disappear. Oh, it's the tree house. Oh, the sad thing is, once I made this into a rental residential, the tree house was unbuilt again. So Larry and Malcolm are going to have to try and build this now for the girls. I think they would do that as well. They would absolutely do that. I reckon they dote on the kids. Teach them all kind of things. They're there for babysitting duties as well. Oh, I love this street. I love the community aspect from this street. I really do. I'm vibing with it. Can we get that in? No, that wouldn't make sense. Are there any more that would make sense with this one? Yeah, these would. Why don't I like pop them up on the the shingles there to make it look like a few of them have peeled off because they're damp, you know? Kind of vibe with that idea. Oh, might even do at the bottom as well. No, that's a bit too... It's just a bit too much, to be honest. I'm going to do the same one over here. If I can hide that tall bit up there. There we go. Yeah, something like that. I still want to make this look a little bit more grody. Grody is going to be the word for today, I think. So I do want to add a few more of these pieces around. I mean, you can't even bloody see them, but I'm going to add them in anyway. I know they're there, you know. So this is the one I was looking for. I'm going to add someone as drain pipe. Do I want to go for a bit more of a greeny vibe here? I think we do. Yes, just so it looks extra kind of bad. And I reckon his neighbours are going to pull together and tidy his house up for him. That would be a good thing for you lot to do when you've got the save file. I want the neighbours to come in and collectively do that community event that you can do with full rent and tidy up Malcolm's house for him, because I just think that would be a vibe. I'm going to colour you in the... Oh, for God's sake, that one. Yeah, that's a bit more of a better colour, actually. I think I'm going to do the same thing around the front. I can't see what I'm holding on to here. There we go. Yeah, let's go for the browner one there as well. That's better. Yes, that's the tickety tit. Right, and I want you here as well. Maybe go on the bottom of this bay window area here. And I'll do another one, maybe up a little bit higher. I can do that one to around about there. I mean, not much was done there, but at least I know it's there, you know? Yeah. Yeah, that's looking a little bit more run down as I would like it. I forgot to do a chimney on this house last time. What a silly bum I am. So I'm going to pop it in the right position, which is around about there. And then I'll sink it down. Tool mod, because I don't think it's going to move down. This one will be fine. How high did I get you over there, my love? You kind of skirt on the edge of it. So... around about here, and then I whiffled you up like that. That's beautiful. Is that in the right position? It is now. And you need to come right down. There we go. Beautiful. That was a 1.3. Okay. Yeah. Stunning. Gorgeous. We need to make this garden look like something now. I do want it to make it look overgrown. I think that would be the best thing to go, like the best way to go about this garden is just to make it look really overgrown. Like it's just been left. I think that's what I want to do without like putting rubbish and stuff at the front. I don't really see that from Malcolm. I just see it as a bit more of an overgrown kind of area. And he kind of says to his neighbours, it's for the critters, the animals. But it's because he just hasn't got the energy to do it. I'm going to cry in a minute. Bloody hell. I love Malcolm. I want only the best for him. But this is just how he lives at the minute, you know? So let's make this garden look completely overgrown then. So we need some really good grass, some flowers and all of that good stuff. I'll pull out a nice palette and we'll put it around together. First things first, let's give him a little bit of a pathway. I'm going to use the same stone as what I used over in the first cottage. And I reckon they might have went halves when they went to the garden. They said, I'm going to be putting in a new pathway. Do you want me to get you anything? He's like, oh my God, yes. And this is what they got him. Yes, for doing that. That was the great storyline. Okay, we've got a nice palette of things there. So what I'm going to do first is just absolutely litter this whole garden and this grass here first. I'm going to double this up and I'm also going to size them down as well. So let's just get the main base covered. So most of this garden area just won't get used really, which is very sad. I might do like an overgrown barbecue or something. Put a barbecue in there with a plant on top. And you'll be pleased to know that I've moved the fridge now, by the way. I knew that was pissing so many people off, so me being the troll that I am, decided to leave it and get a shot in every time for every episode, just to really piss people off, you know? Sometimes it's just fun. So you're welcome, my loves. That's how much I love you. Yeah, I think like that. I don't know if I'm going to need to go down any lower. I might do around the edges. If I can like pop some around the edges of the actual lot itself, I think it would just help out with those like kind of corner pieces. Yeah, it does. What corner pieces? What am I on about? The kind of like, oh whatever. Can't bother to explain. Just know that is what I'm doing. Ta-da! I don't think those flowers work. I really don't. I want to do some longer grass pieces in here though. I think these are a little bit too big. Maybe not. Maybe I could do a few of them here and there. No, that's fine actually. But I just want to get a little bit of different elevation going through. just to make it look a little bit more natural, you know. A bit here as well. There's no point sizing it down twice, Aiden. You won't see it. Let's do another big bit up the end here. A little bit more there. Let me see this. From all angles. We want more here as well. Yes, that's the tickety-boo. Do I want to get some of this spiky grass in? I think I do, actually. Let's get a bit of this around as well. Beautiful job. There we go. Yes. Oh. Oh, well. Oh, dear. Malcolm. Your place is looking a state, love. Now, I thought with these, this is probably going to be really tedious. But I thought, like, adding that in between all of these cracks. My God, this is going to be tedious, isn't it? It looks good. It looks good, so I have to do it. But I do not want to bore you with that. So let me do that, and I'll be right back. So what I decided to do with that grass in the middle, I'm a bit worried that they're not going to be able to walk through here. So I've kind of like made a trail. I didn't put it all the way through. I've made a trail to the door just in case they can't get to the actual door itself. So that's indeed what I've done. I think what I'm going to do is put the door over a bit more this way so I can at least get a mailbox on this side as well. I'm going to grab you and flop you to there. And then I'm going to absolutely change the colour of it for a darker one. Yeah, something like that. I think that would work. I think these flowers here are not too bad. I do want pops of colour here, so I'm going to use this one, but I'm going to size them down for the rest of them. I'm just going to flop another one there. Let's turn you the other way, and I'm going to do one more just at the edge as well. Yeah, we'll keep you around in that position. Yeah, something like that. Just so this, you can still see bees and stuff here. I might even actually... So it looks like nature is on us here. I might put in one of those pond effects here with maybe the fireflies. I'm going to do a few of these. No, I'm not going to do fireflies because do we get fireflies in the UK? If we do, I've never seen them. I've never bloody seen them. But I'll do some dragonflies instead. I know that we get them. If I put a couple of dragonfly things in like that, that should be absolutely fine. Look at this garden all over. Oh, bless him. I still think I should maybe put out a little table and chairs or even a bench, something like that. Just a little old bench I think would look good out here. I'm going to go for a stone bench. I know it's a little bit off the cuff here, but I think I might change the colour of it though. I'm going to go for that darker. Yeah, this one. Yes, let's do this. Put in a little stone bench there. In case he does want to come out and sit in the garden and watch all the bees and the birds and what have you. And I might even get a little bird feeder. Did I do one over here? I didn't, did I? No. Okay, well, I'm going to do a bird feeder. Oh, in fact, what I'm going to do is put this somewhere. Oh, can I put it here? Or should I put it over here? No, I do want it to be in amongst the grass, really. I think he might be able to get to that. We'll see. So he can feed the birds and stuff. He's a very, very avid nature person. So I think I want to do that. Yeah, cute. Okay, stunning. Right, honestly, I do think that this garden is just the way that I want it, really. I would like to do maybe an unkept hedge around it, though. Or even some of these unkept grassy bits. I think I'm going to do the unkept grassy bits around the front area. Let's spin you the other way. Like that. Yes. And then maybe do a bit of an unkept hedge around this area here. Don't know what hedge. I think it's probably going to have to be the hedge of dreams. And maybe size down quite a bit. Because that one's a little bit messy. It looks a little bit more natural. And here's the hedge of dreams. Let me see what... Oh, do you know what? That is actually quite a perfect size. Oh, no, I do want it to be a little bit bigger. But that's a bit too big. What about if I just wrapped it on the edge here? It doesn't matter if it covers that wall either. It's absolutely fine. I do this to here like this. Yes. And then I could put a tree on this lot. There's no trees here. Je ne sais quoi faire. That is exactly what I'm going to do. What trees can we do here? Let's go into cottage living and find a great tree for the front. It needs to be a bit of a substantial size. Oh, this one could work. And I might just do it on the corner. And I might actually size it down just once. Just so it's a little bit smaller. Oh yeah, I think that's the ticket. It's making me want to add a tree or something on one of these lots here, but I just don't know. It's not going to work on any of these. This one's far too neat for a tree. I kind of like it just being here, actually. I think I'm going to go down that route. Yeah, chickadee-boo, loves. Okay, let's add some more grimy things around the back here. I think we're going to have to stick with that Splatoon kind of shape, or Splactal, whatever it's called. What's Splatoon again? Is it that game? Is it that Nintendo game? I'm sure it's a Nintendo game. It might not be. Yeah, something like that. Something like that around there. You can see I've pulled out a few little brick details as well. We're going to go for the dirty one. There we are. Around the side here. Yes. Bring you around there. Lovely. And I think adding a bit more of this grass around on this side here will do quite nicely too. So if I can add you to there. A little one there. Maybe some mushrooms as well could be a vibe here. I think that could be a vibe. Yep. We're going to remember to terrain paint it as well. I don't know if I'm going to do any kind of like seating or anything out here either. I think I'm just going to make it look overgrown. I think that's the way that I want to go with it, with this particular lot. Let's get some more mushrooms in there as well. Flop them to around about there. There we go. Beautiful. And then a little bit more of that there. We're obviously going to need a drain on this point as well. Let's get down to this level, Aiden. You are making things much harder for yourself. Let's bring that storm drain over. Let's flop you down onto that point. And now that we've got the drain, we may as well do the front part as well. So let's spin you around, my love. And bring you to around about there. Oh, she's the ticket. She is the girl. Yeah, lovely. Okay, and to finish off, what I'm going to do is just do a little bit of terrain painting. So I'm just going to keep this very simple. Just do this grassy, muddy moment around here. We'll bring it up around there as well. Beautiful. We could probably afford to go a bit wider here. There we are. Bring that all the way down here. All the way underneath of this hedge. Oh, I do hate it when it does that. Oh, for God's sake. And let go. There we go. Okay. Bring you all the... Oh, how dare you. All the way up. Oh, that does touch the edge there. I bloody hate when it does that. I'm just going to get rid of it there. I'm going to stick with this size. It's much easier. Much easier for finer details. Bring you all the way around. Lovely, lovely. You can't even see this, but I know that is there. And that is indeed all that matters. Lovely. And then I'm going to go up to the biggest one and do the whole thing in the garden. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Great. Okay. Okay, final little add-on. I need a light here. So I'm going to add a security light, I think. Yeah, let's go for the security light. And I'm going to flop you. I'm going to do you in a black, actually. No, I'm not. Changed my mind. I'm going to put you in there instead. Lovely. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like how it just looks subtly a bit more grody than the rest of them. I really do like it. So there we go, my darlings. We're going to be back tomorrow and we're going to be doing the downstairs area here. If you've got any wonderful ideas what you think I should add in here that would fit with Malcolm's storyline really well, then feel free to let me know down below, my loves. But for now, we are done with Malcolm's cottage. We are completely done. But that's it. Thank you so much. Leave me some lovely comments, as I said, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.